Hello everyone, welcome back to Madrid Pulse. We bring you the heartbeat of Real Madrid. Every signing, every match, every piece of history in the making. Today is one of those special days where the club welcomes a new chapter, and the spotlight shines on a young star with the passion, talent, and ambition to win over the Santiago Bernabeu. Franco Mastantuono, the Argentine sensation, has officially been presented as a Real Madrid player, and his words and actions have already sent waves of excitement through the Madridista family. Franco Mastantuono's first day as a Real Madrid player was nothing short of magical. The Argentine midfielder was unveiled at Real Madrid City, in Valdebebas, in the presence of club president Florentino Perez, board members, and his proud family. The occasion was made even more memorable as it coincided with his 18th birthday, a perfect gift for both him and the fans. The young star had long dreamed of wearing the famous white shirt, and today that dream became reality. One of the first mysteries fans wanted answered was his shirt number. It's now confirmed that Mastantuono will wear number 30 in his debut season. It's a number often reserved for reserve team players, but it's far from just a formality. This number carries personal meaning for him, as it's the same one he wore during his days at River Plate. Real Madrid has used this approach before, most notably with Vinicius Jr., who also started with Castilla before becoming a regular first-team player. This could be a sign of things to come, with Mastantuono potentially making a fast transition into Xabi Alonso's main squad. After signing his contract and posing for his first official photos in the famous white kit, the presentation ceremony began. Florentino Perez was the first to speak, and his words left no doubt about the club's belief in their new recruit. The president hailed Mastantuono as one of the greatest talents to emerge in the world of football in recent years, expressing gratitude that the player chose Madrid despite interest from other clubs. From today on, you wear the white shirt of the 15 European Cups. Thank you very much for wanting to be here with us, Perez said, a statement that underlined the significance of this moment. When Mastantuono took the microphone, the room was filled with anticipation. Speaking on his birthday, the young Argentine showed both humility and passion. He paid tribute to his family, who were visibly emotional as they watched him step into his new life. "I have a lot to keep learning, but the values that bring me here come from my circle," he said. Then came the promise that won over the hearts of every Madridista in the room. "I promise I'll give my life for this shirt. On the pitch, you'll have one more fan." To seal the moment, he delivered his first "Hala Madrid," a phrase that always carries extra weight when spoken for the first time. Following the formal presentation, Mastantuono faced the press alongside club legend Emilio Butragueño. When asked about his early days at the club, he revealed that Xabi Alonso had already given him encouragement and confidence to chase his dream. He also shared a warm interaction with Jude Bellingham, who personally welcomed him. "Jude welcomed me. He's a player I admire and enjoy watching play. It was wonderful," Mastantuono said with a smile. When the discussion turned to his playing style, he chose not to define himself, preferring to let his football speak for him. "The truth is, I don't like to describe myself. I prefer others to do it. But I will do everything to help the team," he explained. He also didn't shy away from revealing one of his idols, Lionel Messi. "For me, Messi is the best player in the world. I couldn't see others, like Alfredo Di Stefano, but I really look up to them," he admitted, showing that inspiration can come from many eras of football greatness. As for his number 30 shirt, Mastantuono explained that it was his personal request to the president. "I asked the president for it because I was excited about it. It's a special number," he said. His attachment to this number is another reminder of the strong personal connection he brings to his football journey. Mastantuono will officially join training tomorrow, something he has been eagerly awaiting since arriving in Madrid. He described himself as feeling anxious, in a good way, eager to integrate into the team and contribute as soon as possible. Even after his presentation, he couldn't resist changing into his training gear and stepping out onto the Valdebebas pitch for a few touches of the ball, his first moments in the white shirt as a Madrid player. For Real Madrid fans, days like this are filled with hope. Mastantuono represents not just youthful energy and skill, but also a deep commitment to the club's values. His promise to give everything for the badge, his humility in the face of the moment, and his excitement to work under Xabi Alonso all point toward a player ready to embrace the challenge of playing for the most successful club in football history. As the Santiago Bernabéu prepares for another season, one thing is clear. Franco Mastantuono has arrived not just to be part of the squad, but to write his own story in the legendary white shirt. And if his words today are anything to go by, that story will be one of passion, dedication, and unforgettable moments for the Madridista family. Real Madrid's preparations for the 2025-26 season have been slightly shortened due to their participation in the Club World Cup earlier this summer. Despite this, one player who has used this limited time wisely and has grabbed the opportunity to prepare in the best way possible is Arda Guler. The young Turkish midfielder is looking sharper than ever and is poised to play a significant role in what could be a career-defining campaign for him at the Santiago Bernabéu. Since his high-profile move from Fenerbahce in the summer of 2023, Guler's time at Real Madrid has not exactly gone as many expected. The immensely talented midfielder showed flashes of brilliance, but under Carlo Ancelotti, he found regular playing time hard to come by. The Italian coach favored the likes of Rodrigo Goes and Brahim Diaz in attacking and creative roles, leaving Guler on the fringes of the squad more often than not. Injuries and stiff competition did not help his case either, making his integration into the first team a slow and challenging process. However, a new chapter is beginning at Real Madrid with the appointment of Xabi Alonso as the new head coach, and this change appears to be exactly what Guler needed. Alonso, a former midfield maestro himself, has a deep appreciation for technically gifted players, and he reportedly sees something very special in the 20-year-old Turkish international. With Alonso now in charge, Guler is expected to have a much more central role in the team's tactical plans going forward. To prepare for this opportunity, Guler has taken his physical development very seriously over the summer. According to reports from Diario AS, the midfielder has made significant lifestyle changes in order to get into peak physical condition ahead of the new season. He has been living with a full-time physical trainer, a personal physiotherapist, and even a dedicated cook to ensure that his diet and recovery routines are meticulously followed. This level of commitment and professionalism has already started to yield results, with Guler reportedly gaining 8 kilograms of muscle since he first arrived at the club 2 years ago. The transformation is not just physical. Mentally, he looks more focused and determined than ever before. This kind of discipline and dedication is exactly what Real Madrid needs, especially at a time when the team will be missing key players. Jude Bellingham, one of the central figures in Madrid's midfield, is set to be out of action until at least October. This opens up a valuable window for Guler to prove himself as a regular starter. With the start of the La Liga campaign and other competitions approaching quickly, the timing could not be better for Guler to make a real impact. Alonso has already spoken highly of Guler during preseason, labeling him a special player and expressing a strong desire to see him flourish under his guidance.